How is it going? You know, first time, funny enough, I did not start without this mic being on. Because every time I start, my mic is not on and you guys don't hear anything I'm saying. But how's it going? I'm sure all of you guys saw the Nintendo Direct. Let me move this thingy so I can keep the chat first and front and center for me. So I can make sure that I'm looking directly at the chat. No mic muted, right? This time the mic is not muted. Hopefully I'm not too loud. Rebecca, if you can check the audio for me really quick, because I have no idea how it's sounding. Don't even know if they can hear the music or anything like that. But I'm assuming everything is good. But yeah, this is a first in a long time, RX. Like the mic is not muted, right?
Really? So this happens every stream?
Almost every stream. It's every stream. It's actually really sad. So said RX's mic just cut out. Okay, well, I will keep an eye on those things so we can make sure everything stays and goes running smoothly.
Yeah, let me know.
I wish this chat was bigger. I need to leave the chat on the top screen anyway because it's like much bigger up there. So I'm just going to leave it up there. Okay. Welcome everybody to the first EGD list podcast because it's not EGD anymore. It's actually Pulse Chat now. Pulse Chat is the name of the original podcast, so we're right back to using that as the entire channel name. So welcome to the first Pulse Chat podcast of 2021. Got my boy RX on here. I'm sure many of you guys remember him, and I'm sure some of you came from his area. Got my boy here. Got the running into the building.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
But yeah, we're going to get this thing going. If we're going to welcome everybody here. How's it going, Ocean? How's it going, Sub Murderer? Rainu, Papa Louie, Alvi, my girlfriend's there. And Pablo, how is it going, my guy? I've not seen you in a while. But RX, just quickly, how have you been? How have things been for you and YouTube as far as I'm concerned in general life with COVID?
Okay, so first of all, I am honored to be the first podcast thing that you have. All right, so I'm honored for that. Secondly, I had COVID and I'm okay now. Okay, yeah, it was COVID is not a joke. That shit really hurts. Okay, that there's no jokes about that. And YouTube channel wise, I haven't been posting much. I'm starting to post it. I started to post a lot of more videos, trying to work on my editing. I've been streaming Twitch more than posting anything on YouTube, so I'm trying to get back to like doing both. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically my life, you know.
Hey, fair enough. The fact that you had COVID, man.
Yeah, it's bad.
I have not. I have not. I've been doing a pretty good job of staying away from it. So I plan on continuing to do that. But I mean, obviously it catches you by surprise. So definitely good to see you're good.
Yeah, honestly, because it's like I was cleaning, washing my hands, mask, being cautious, and then my brother came with COVID and he gave me COVID. Like I was protecting myself. He brought it to the house and I got it. So I'm like, fuck. You gotta be kidding me. All that hard work for nothing. But that's what it is.
Hey, fair enough. Yeah. Well, you know, that's how it be, which is pretty sad, but that's just how it is.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I turned my mic down. It says I'm much louder than you are, and I just fixed that. So,
okay, no worries.
Everybody here, I'm assuming you all saw the Nintendo Direct last night. We are literally going to talk about the Direct. Everything Nintendo Direct related. I honestly, a lot of people were they didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it. But like, I was okay with it. Like, I got plenty of things that I personally would want. Including, you know, I'm going to leave my highlights for obviously the end. But I personally, I loved it. I was good. I literally sat up. I had popcorn. I had some chips. I had a friend over. We literally just watched, and I just snacked on popcorn and stuff like I was watching a movie. Like, it was great. Like,
yeah,
I was okay with it.
It was like 15 minutes long, so
yeah, it was pretty long.
It was a long Direct.
So like, what were your general like over the overall? You said there's music, can't hear, but you're good. Okay. Over the entire duration of the Direct, let's say, like, what were your general impressions, right? Like, what did you think about the entire presentation?
honestly, I got what I wanted. Okay, I got what I wanted, and I enjoyed it. Funny enough, when I was streaming the direct on Twitch, I told the chat, I was like, like I really don't care who get announced in Smash because I already got Banjo. That's all I wanted. I got this. Like, I already got my character. That's it. And when I saw fucking Pyra Mitra, it's just like I was like, what? I was just so happy and excited. Oh, it was so good. And I understand why people don't like I understand why they didn't like the direct. It was mostly, I don't know if you noticed, but it was mostly like RPGs.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, there was a lot of RPGs there.
I understand why people didn't get that much of a hype, but I honestly enjoyed it. Like they announced some good stuff, so it was, for me, it was 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Honest.
Okay. Yeah.
So
for me, there was a lot of, I guess I could say, surprises. There was a whole lot of surprises in this direct. A lot of stuff that I could look forward to. Some things that I actually tried to call out, like what's on the screen right now, the Samurai Warriors game. That series has been dead and dormant for a very long time, so it was interesting to see that they were kind of bringing that back. I'm hoping it's not multiplat, to be honest, because when games are multiplat, they usually don't run as well on the Switch. So I'm just going to assume this one's not, based on the graphical art style that it has, because it looks a lot like Fire Emblem. I'm going to grab it. This is going to be the first Samurai Warriors I've played in years, so personally I'm going to grab that one. But there have been a lot of surprises. The dodgeball game, like,
Ooh, that one is...
Doesn't it look good?
That was beautiful. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. It was like literally, it was like a 4v4 shooter, but instead of a gun, you're using volleyballs, like using like fucking dodgeballs, basically.
Yeah, I was getting what's that game called? Ninjala. I was getting like Splatoon Ninjala-esque vibes from
Yo, me too. Yo, me too. I thought I was the only one. That's funny. That's funny. I really didn't like how they announced the game, though. It was confusing. At first, I thought it was those characters in the game, but no, the reaction.
The announcement for the game was pretty weak and lame. I will say that was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad.
Before that discussion goes away, I see that Papa Louie says they hate that Pyra and Mira are on the game. I'm probably saying those names wrong. Excuse me, only because they did Rex dirty.
Oh.
So like.
No, they didn't.
So, what are your thoughts on those two?
I feel so bad for him. Oh my god. Okay, so when that was the first thing announced, right? So I love Xenoblade 2. I love the game. That's my favorite RPG game. I even cried on stream. Like, it was literally so emotional. So when I saw they announced Xenoblade, like they showed the first trailer of Xenoblade, I thought it was like a Xenoblade 2.5 or something like that. And I was hyped, but then I'm like, no, wait. Rex is looking for something. He goes, I'm looking for Pyra. I'm like, no, wait. I think this is Smash. And then when Pyra goes, I didn't want to tell you, but I got invited to Smash. You didn't. Sorry. I was like, oh man. They literally made him he's in the game, but he's basically a Smash Smash special and a taunt. That is so sad. They did Rex so dirty. He's an amazing character. I'm kind of pissed about that, but hey, at least we got the waifus on deck, so I'm good. All right, we got the waifu on deck. But we got 2 waifus on deck. How about that? Yeah, I know.
That's going to destroy my hopes and dreams. Sadly, there's no Splatoon 3. I can't do that. So anyway, Splatoon 3 is there. Don't destroy my hopes and dreams, okay? Like, I don't even want to talk about that yet. That's a part of my highlights. That's the end of this whole thing. If I start talking about Splatoon 3 right now, I'm going to get way too hype. And that's going to be the whole chat, right?
Dude.
So... That's all
I was just thinking about the whole day.
Yeah, right. As far as like Mithra and Pyra, I didn't finish that game, right? So I started playing it. I do like it, but there's a lot of other games I have to play at the moment, so I didn't give it as much time as I'm supposed to. But I do enjoy the characters, the art, the actual conversations these characters have, and their general personalities. So, like, when I saw those two, like, on there, and then saw it, I'm going to assume, let's start this right now. It's kind of like using Zelda on Melee. You probably down B, right? And then you switch between the two characters.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to assume it is, because there's no one else in the game that does that anymore. And they're going to be the first two to do that.
The thing is, I don't know if you've seen, like I had to rewatch that trailer over and over and over and over and over again. And what I found out is that this character ain't like no cheek. Both of them characters, especially Metro, she looks broken. Like, she's like a handful, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh my god.
I'm excited to use them. They look like they're going to be fun, and honestly, every Smash character when they come out, they're typically pretty broken, like the first week and a half. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be cheap and broken as hell, and then after about, say, a month or two, they're going to be brought back down the regular standards and still be cheap and broken as hell. But hey, whatever, you know. It still beats. They're technically still like having a Fire Emblem character though, but.
Yeah. I know it's a Sora character. What's up with Sakurai's Sora characters? To be quite honest, at first I didn't believe. Like, people say, "Oh, Sakurai has a fetish about Sora characters," and at first I'm like, you guys are just clowning him. But now I'm actually starting to believe that he has
a fetish for Sora characters.
Yeah, like god damn, dude.
But at least a good thing is though, like one thing I was saying to some friends before the direct started, Smash Brothers needs more villains. Which they still do.
Yes.
But they also need more female characters, which we technically got two now. So
they do.
So at least they filled one bar. I'm expecting like Dr. Eggman or there's some villainous character on the next reveal.
Ooh, imagine. I don't think Dr. Eggman will be if it comes to a Sonic character, I don't think Dr. Eggman will be a thing. I think like a Shadow will be a popular choice for it. I feel like Dr. Eggman would be like a meme. Like, you know,
yeah. See, because like I was hoping they would do something like Captain Toad. There's like a few characters that just haven't made it, and Captain Toad would be a fantastic addition to Smash Brothers.
Yes, bro. I was telling the chat the other like a few streams ago. I was like, yo, I remember back in the days I used to want to get Toad in Melee. I used to go to YouTube and I used to watch these fake videos of how to get Toad on Melee. I always wanted Toad to be on Smash Brothers, man. Like, oh god, bro.
So what did you think of Miitopia?
I never played the game before.
You haven't played it? So I played was it Tomodachi Life? I played Tomodachi Life. I think that's what it was called on the 3DS, and it looks exactly like Miitopia, like almost like to the T. It looks like the exact same thing. Like the only difference is that you have like a battling system. So I do have some excitement for that because I'm expecting it to be like somewhat the same, in some semblance, I guess.
It looks like it looks like a custom made. It looks like a custom made RPG to me.
Yeah,
you know? Like you make your own you make your own villains. Somebody in the chat was telling me yesterday. They were telling me to get the game. That's pretty good. Then I looked at the eShop. It's like $40-something, and I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, it's gonna be 40. I don't know about that. Well,
yeah, it's gonna be like.
Yeah, I don't know about 40. 40's better than 60 though. 40's way better than 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 40's better than 60. Like, I still might do it. I still might do it. If it's a physical release, I'll be all over it. Because then I can get
hell yeah.
Then I'll get a discount.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you lucky.
Right? And then if I don't like it, I can get rid of it. So...
True.
But for the people that just joined, hello, how's it going? Octo Pigeon and Angela. If I missed anybody else that just joined, I do apologize. But definitely moving on. So like the games that we saw, like so Subs a Zombie. Have you heard of Subs a Zombie before?
Subs a Zombie. I've never. I first I thought it was Sims, and when I saw zombies, I'm like, this is not Sims.
So it's actually fun.
I never heard of this.
It's actually fun. So like,
is it really?
Yeah, I used to have it on the original Xbox. So basically, you play as a zombie. You're the only zombie, right? And you go into the city and you terrorize it. And you can turn other people into zombies, obviously, because you're a zombie. But you literally terrorize it. The game is a meme in and of itself. You like really mess with people, and they say ridiculous things. They don't even realize he's a zombie. They just think he's just a hobo, essentially, in a business suit. It's a really fun game.
Really?
Anybody that anybody that has not seen that game before, played it, heard of it, when it comes out, I give it a go ahead. Like it's a recommended. Like I really like Stubbs the Zombie. It's really good. You thought it was Bully. Honestly, Bully is the best game to compare it to. I would definitely compare it to either Bully or Bully, because I can't even say Grand Theft Auto because that's what Bully is. So
yeah, Bully is like a mini version of Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, and
rated E.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Stubbs the Zombies definitely should not be rated E just because some of the content that's in it. But it's definitely one that I would throw in there as a must-have, as long as it's not over $30. If it's over $30, I don't know about that. But
no, after that, no. I'll take it like 2015. I'm good.
You're right.
2015, that's a good price for it. Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, like trying to remember some of these games, I guess the Ninja Gaiden collection, that is a good ad for the Switch. Annoyingly enough, I literally just played through Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3 like a month ago. So I wish I knew about this a month ago, or else I would not have played any of the 3 games. So that one.
This is going to be. What?
No, go ahead.
No, I said this is going to be fun for me because I actually never played it.
Really?
Yeah.
You've played Bayonetta or Devil May Cry?
Yes.
So
yes, I did.
It's essentially those games. It's the best way to look at it. It's essentially Bayonetta and Devil May Cry. It's that gameplay style. So, and those games all borrowed a lot from each other to basically become what they are. And it's difficult as shit, just by the way, too.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's quite difficult. So, since you said you never played it and you want to play it, I'm gonna watch you play it. I hope you stream it because I want to see the anger and anguish in your face.
When is it coming out by chance? Like, do you know?
I don't remember, although it was literally just on the screen. Hold on. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. It doesn't say. I think it comes out in April or June, or it comes out in the next 4 months. We'll just say that.
That's a long way.
Yeah, I don't remember when it's coming out. Quick touch on, because the first thing they showed off was Fall Guys. When I saw the Fall Guys thing, I thought they were like, when they had the egg rolling across the screen, I thought it was going to be something Yoshi related with Fall Guys, and it wasn't. Yeah. So I lost all I didn't care about it anymore. Like they showed the egg and I'm like, oh shit, Fall Guys has some Yoshi on it? And then as it went on, no, not at all.
Honestly, I was hyped. I was hyped. I was screaming out loud on stream. And I'm glad that they brought the game to the Switch. Like I'm 100% glad. Like thank you, but I feel like it's a little bit too late.
Too late,
yeah. Like way too late. And it's funny. Me in the chat, we were talking about how, damn, the Switch got it, but the Xbox blades, they don't got it. Like, holy fuck, I feel bad for them, man. I feel kind of bad because they've been wanting Fall Guys on Xbox for the longest, and nothing. It's kind of weird how it works.
Yeah, Xbox is hella behind on that game specifically. Yeah. And they've been rumored to go to Game Pass so many times for it to not even happen. I think that's pretty funny.
Yes.
Although they got Apex, and Apex actually looks like it runs really well on the Switch.
I was surprised.
Well, the people that ported it, they're pretty good at porting games as it is, so...
Yeah, Panic Button. Yeah. Panic Button.
Yeah, Panic Button is fantastic at porting games, and every time they do port something, it's usually gold. They ported Doom to the Switch, and they did that perfectly. Both Dooms, I might add.
Fuck yeah, and Warframe. Don't forget that.
They ported Warframe, and the Warframe on the Switch is actually really good as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like that the Apex is actually a good addition. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure They ported. Have you heard of the game Spell something? What is that game called? I always forget about it. And I feel like such an asshole because I beta tested it. I got a review code for it. I reviewed it. And I always forget the name of it. I always forget the name. Always. Like, it was a good game, but like at the same time, it didn't matter. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. It's a game called Spellbreak. That's what it's called.
Spellbreak. Wait, they ported Spellbreak?
Yeah, it's on Switch.
What?
And they ported that one. Yeah.
I know, but I didn't know it was Panic Button who ported Spellbreak.
Yep. To my knowledge, it was Panic Button.
And you know what's crazy? It runs legit good.
Like Nintendo needs to just buy out Panic Button.
Oh, 100%.
Like Panic Button understands their hardware better than anybody. Like
better than them. Better than them.
Oh boy.
How do they know how to port more stuff than Nintendo? Oh, that's so come on.
Well, so how about some of the lame things? So what did you think? And that entire direct was like lame, just shouldn't have happened. So the first thing for me is that DC game.
Lame.
That DC game with Batgirl. Let's see if I can find that footage.
That's straight fire, bro. That is straight fire.
You want that?
What? Bro, that's straight heat. I'm 100% in that game day one.
Yeah? Yeah? We doing this?
No, we're not doing this.
Nope, you hear this? Everybody that came here for RX. Everyone that came here for RX. I'm gonna need all of you to support him buying this game. He needs to have it.
No.
He needs to have it. This is him. Let's go. Let's go. DC Supergirls, let's go. Your favorite game, RX's best game right there.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
That's your favorite game, man. That's your favorite game.
I mean, it did win. Yo, that game looks like a game of the year. I'm not gonna hold you. Straight heat. Come on, man. It's DC characters. DC characters.
I'm not gonna lie though. When I saw that video, the first thing that came to my mind is if it's multiplayer, I'll probably play it. But they didn't give any info.
Really?
Yeah, if it's multiplayer, I'll play it. I will. I promise you, hands down, if it's multiplayer, I will be buying that shit day one. Day one. Day one. Okay.
Oh my god! Wait, $60? 60? Oh, if that game is $60,
if it's $60, no one's buying it.
There's no way.
No one will buy it if it's $60. It won't sell. I'm calling that right now.
It won't. No. No. There's no way. There's no way that game will sell, bro. $60?
See, Randy's got the right idea. They put so much heat in the direct. Man, that one game, my guy, was probably the absolute best game of the whole direct. And honestly, let me be real. They're honestly doing us a favor by making this game $60, you know, because that looks like an $80 to $90 game. $500. See, Papa Lou's got the right idea. That game, and that should be the standard game, not even a collector's edition. That should be the regular price of the game.
That should be the regular. Yeah, that should be the. Listen, I don't even understand how that game is running on the Switch. It's too much hard.
Dude, PS5 couldn't even handle this game, man. Like PS5 could not handle this game. We have to have DC Supergirls all day, all night, my guy. Like,
yeah,
there's nothing better.
Oh my god!
Like, boy.
No, that game is ass. I'm sorry.
Oh
god!
Oh, I'm telling you now, I would never put that in my PS5.
No.
Although I'm gonna be real though, if it does have local multiplayer, I may bat an eyelash at it and see how it is.
If you get out,
I am gonna be real. If it has multiplayer of any kind, maybe I will try it. But that'll be the only way they get me at this point. Only way. Yeah. Only way. Although for $60, no, okay, that's the only way. That's the only way. I'm gonna have to look into it. If it has multiplayer, especially online, I might have to force you to get it. We'll see.
No, I'll get it. If you get it, I'll get it.
See, if it comes out on PC, let's look at it this way. If it's local only, right, and it comes out on PC, then I will grab it on PC, and then we'll stream it to your system so we can play it 2-player. Then you won't have to buy it. We'll do it that way.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll just
I
do
like
it
the
that
way
way.
you think.
So
I like that.
that's really
Yo.
sad we're considering it, but it.
Hey, we're doing it for the memes though.
The memes, my guy.
But no, for real, I think it's gonna be $60. It's gonna be single player, hands down. The game is not gonna be multiplayer.
Probably. I don't know, because based on, if I can roll
Yeah.
the footage back, based on what I'm seeing just on observation, I think it was way back here. Based on observation, just looking at the side,
Sub, you're funny.
it looks like there's a team there. If you could see on the stream, if you're watching it, you could see that there's Batgirl, Wonder Woman. Oh, I messed it up. Batgirl, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl. Right there.
Shit, yeah.
They have health bars of their own. I don't know if it's a thing where you're playing with other people. Yeah, that's what gave me that idea. And then when you're looking at the map over there, it shows like 3 heads for basically 3 other characters. So I'm kind of wondering, is there multiplayer or not? Right? The fact that we're getting into the nitty and gritty of this game is really freaking sad.
Yeah, that's really sad.
What have we come to?
Yo, Gotham City looking clean though. Gotham City looking clean.
Yeah, it's looking clean as a PS2 game, right? Like, oh god.
God, man.
Oh, let's address the elephant in the room, right? Have you played Animal Crossing before the Switch version?
Before? No. The Switch version is honestly my first Animal Crossing experience.
Okay, so with Animal Crossing, famously they usually have like different things from Nintendo properties in them. For example, like Zelda's clothing, Link's clothing, Splatoon gear even.
Yeah.
So I always said several times that, hey, they're obviously going to have this stuff in the new Animal Crossing, but they're going to add it at a later date. And the fact that we're getting the Mario stuff right now for Animal Crossing excited me, which is funny, right? Because I still turn the game on at least 3 times a week just to like check up on things, and I turn it off, and it's only for like 5 minutes at a time. But like after seeing like the warp pipes and all that stuff, like I got extra hype. Like I want to play Animal Crossing again. Like it's ridiculous.
That is going to bring me back to the game. Honestly, I remember I used to be. It was mind. This is my first Animal Crossing game. So I got the game, gave it a try, and I was addicted. And then I got bored. And I'm like, hell no. And then update comes, and I'm like, okay. But this update is kind of dope. I like this. Like, this is honestly pretty cool.
Yeah, like the warp pipe alone was what really got me. Because I'm like, dude, there's so much stuff you could do with that. Like anybody here that's at least seen any Animal Crossing stream I have, like you've seen like some of the illusions and stuff that I have in my world. I already got like an idea for that warp pipe, right? Like I'm gonna make like a tree house with the warp pipe in it, but I'm gonna make it to where you can't see inside of it. So it's gonna be like a legit house. If you block off the front, the game actually pans the camera upward. But if you have everything in the corner of the map, it'll show it as if you're inside of an actual house. So I'm gonna try and like put a warp pipe right in the middle, and then maybe you could spawn inside of it and make like a legit treehouse. Like I don't know, that's a thought that I'm having. Like manipulate the camera.
Imagine.
Like,
what is that update coming? Is it out now?
It's the 25th. I think it's the 25th. It might be in this video up here actually, because this video is snipped down to be like the entire direct in like 6 minutes.
Okay.
So there's some things that are missing in it. Nope, it doesn't show it. It doesn't say. But like, dude, I'm super excited for the Mario stuff in Animal Crossing. Like, let's get it. Like, I still play Animal Crossing, not religiously, but enough, you know. Like, I still look at the updates on everything. Yeah. So. But oh my god.
Oh man, I can't wait for that game.
So Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword.
Ooh, okay.
Skyward Sword. Can you point your finger up for me? Straight up. But keep it in the camera. Just point. You see that? That's Link above his head, right? That is Link right above his head, right there. That is Link from Skyward Sword specifically. We're talking about Link with the Aladdin pants, my guy, right? Like, Link with the Aladdin pants and the Michael Jackson nose. Like, that is actually a very good game. Have you played it before, Lewis?
You're going to be mad at me.
I'm about to kill you.
Because... Oh, you are. Okay. Breath of the Wild is my only game I played of Zelda.
I might have to kill you. Look here, my guy. I'm gonna have to kill you. I'll have to kill you. Breath of the Wild is your only Zelda game, and you think you're going to live past this here video? You think that this is okay for you to only play the one Zelda game? You're gonna bring yourself here and have only played a single Zelda game.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I feel shame. I feel shame, bro.
Well, this one is good, and I guess since you've never played it before, it'll be a pleasant surprise, right? Play it on your TV. I don't know if you're someone that plays only in handheld mode. Play it on your TV. The control,
No.
dude, controlling the sword, it's fantastic. Mm-hmm. Like having full control of Link's body, it is fantastic. Yes, when they did not have it on Breath of the Wild, because the Skyward Sword was a game that came out before Breath of the Wild. When they didn't have it on Breath of the Wild, I was actually thrown off because I'm like, the direction they were going with how you control the sword was fantastic. Like,
yeah,
but them, enhancing it for the Switch makes it better.
I don't know because I feel like I heard mixed feelings about the motion controls in that game.
Those are scrubs. Those are scrubs that didn't like it. Like the motion controls were amazing.
Alright, I'm gonna get it. I'm first try it out motion control. If I can't deal with it, I'm going back to my pro. You know,
you'll love it. You'll love it. I promise you. I promise you, you'll love it. Like,
do you hate that game is $60 still?
No.
Whoa, really?
Yes,
okay.
I do not.
Okay.
The reason is, and you guys have to hear me out on it. You have to hear me out. I gotta pick up the mic for this one. You have to hear me out on this. So here's the thing. With Nintendo properties, they only make essentially one version of a game per console. Essentially, right? And if they have more than one, there's one at the beginning of the life cycle, so that'd be Breath of the Wild. There's one in the middle of the life cycle, that'll be the game we're about to get right now, which would be Skyward Sword. The next one is at the end of the life cycle, which will be Breath of the Wild 2. This is something that they do. It's a common practice with all of their games. So with that being said, unlike other companies, Nintendo tries not to oversaturate the market with too many versions of a game. They try to have at least one every 4 to 5 years, right? Even Splatoon. Prime example. Splatoon 1 came out in 2012. Splatoon 2 came out 2016 or 17, right? So 12, 13, 14, 15, 4 or 5 year gap, right? And then now we're in 2021. It comes out in 2022. That's another roughly 4 year gap when it comes out. So it kind of sticks with my philosophy of Nintendo. Yeah. So with that being said, just because the game is older, them revamping it and re-releasing it technically doesn't diminish its value because you get companies like Activision, EA, Sony, even Microsoft that will release their games and then they make several versions of that game, diminishing the value of the one before it. But Nintendo doesn't really do that. So like that's why I'm okay with the $60 price tag, because they don't really make very many games theoretically as it is. So the $60 price tag doesn't devalue the game because the game is still good. There's no Breath of the Wild. For example, when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, I expect the first one to be cheaper, right? Yeah. There isn't a Skyward Sword 2. There's just Skyward Sword. And before Skyward Sword was Twilight Princess, and that was a 6 year gap. So I'm okay with the price, personally. I don't know. That's kind of my thought process behind that. It's just the way that they bring their games out, the way their games they last a very long time, I might add. Yeah. You can kind of replay those games several times and keep the same joy and experience you had the first time. And you can't do that with everything. Like, I can't turn on the first Halo and feel like, oh, this game holds up so well. It doesn't. like if Sony and Microsoft cannot
That's true.
You have to agree with this one. Sony and Microsoft absolutely cannot re-release a older game and it holds up well to this day without them having to tweak something.
No. No. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like, it'd be different if like Nintendo was like trash at revamping games and they put a $60 price tag on it and the game plays like crap. That'd be a different story. But
Yeah.
like, I don't know. That's my reason for being okay with it being $40. Like or $60, excuse me. Like when you get games like Miitopia, yeah, that's $20 for Miitopia. Come on. But
it's
like, but
yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't know. That's just how I see it. Like Pokemon Snap is another example. I've always been a Pokemon Snap person. When I was a kid, I played Pokemon Snap a whole lot, right? So with the introduction of this new one, I was expecting a $40 price tag, and we got a $60 price tag. So
$60, my boy.
yeah, like I'm still buying Pokemon Snap, but that one definitely should have had a $40 price tag. Unless they do something astronomical with it. But how's it going, Sniper? Sorry, go ahead.
The thing about Nintendo is that they know, and I'm ashamed. I know something is not $60, and then Nintendo knows I'm still gonna buy it. It's like they know.
Well, Nintendo is very woke. You know, they're still pretty woke. So I mean, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker was $40. That's a good price for that. When Yoshi's Woolly World was amazing, by the way. But Yoshi's Crap Story, whatever that Switch one's called that I don't like at all.
Woolly
World was good. The Switch version was not. But that game came out at like 40 or 50, didn't it? I don't remember that being a $60 price tag.
That game is 60. I paid 60.
That was 60
for that game. Yes.
That should have been like 30. That should have been 30.
Yeah.
Like
yes, and I bought it. Oh my goodness! What's wrong with me? I'm sick. Freaking Kirby should not be 60.
No, it should not. It should be 40 as well.
That game is really. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that should be 40 as well. With that being said, we already know you're crazy because we're sitting here talking about grabbing that Batgirl game or that DC game. So,
what? No.
Now let me get this out, okay? We've been brushing around Splatoon 3 this entire time, right? Let's just go over that. So let me say, for any of my subscribers that might still be here, I called that shit, right? After Chaos won, I said, here, this is the world that we're going to see with Chaos. Dystopian, shit's destroyed, blah, 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 blah. That is the first thing they showed. I don't care if it's a completely different region. It still looks like crap, right? She's in the middle of a desert that's completely destroyed. Nothing around. Looks like an obvious bandit. Has to wear a mask so you can breathe properly. Like, literally taking off a freaking mask so she can breathe. Like, come on now. Like, the world's done after Chaos, right?
I was like, the vibe in this new Splatoon looking so crisp. It's like a apocalyptic type of freaking, it's just so beautiful. I love it.
Dude, and that bow though, like the bow.
I know!
That got my attention so fast.
Yo, yes. Oh, no, okay. You know, I gotta talk about this because this is the first thing I thought when I first saw the game. I was like, all right. I saw the character and I'm like, oh shit, Splatoon. I was freaking the fuck out. And I see her get up and she started walking. And I'm like, whoa. This is like a Borderland type Splatoon game where like loot and shoot. And I just got hyper. I was like, wait, whoa. This is open world Splatoon game. Oh god. Too much, bro. Oh, bro. I hope the story is like that. I hope the story is, instead of going level by level, I hope the story is basically you go to area. You know, no load time, just go to that area. If you see it, you can go to it. You know, I wish, but
dude, Splatoon. There's so much that I can say right now. Before we jump on the topic of Splatoon, let me touch base on two things. Something that you and I personally hold dear to our hearts. And then another thing that I actually don't know if you like. So I'll talk about the thing I don't know if you like first. Monster Hunter. What are your thoughts? Like, I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan. I've been playing it since PSP. This is probably the best one I've ever played as far as the demo is concerned. So I'm really excited for it. So, like, what are your thoughts for the new Monster Hunter?
Okay. So I Okay, I never played Monster Hunter games before, except for Rise. I played the demo. So this is me coming from this is a brand new person playing the game, and I'm telling you my opinion.
I'm gonna have to kill you.
Okay, so I'm okay. Hold on.
Boy.
This is my opinion about this game. All right, so this game, I played the demo, and I gotta say, shit is hard as balls, bro. This shit is hard. Oh
I mean, hey.
That game is.
Do you have a veteran here? Like, I can play it with you. If you got it, we can play together. Like, I will stream that with you specifically. Like, Monster Hunter's my thing, dude. Like, I love Monster Hunter. I will gladly play it with you. Like,
I'm not. I was playing alone. The freaking monsters were killing me, man.
Yeah.
And
so there are definitely a lot of things Monster Hunter only fans know, I guess, at this point. A core Monster Hunter fan who's been playing for years knows that you don't have to necessarily fight the monsters. If you're playing with another person, that is. So, like, you can be someone that's a trap expert. You can set up, like, the pitfalls, the electric traps. You can lure them into things. You can use your distance weapons. You can poison. There's so many different roles you can play. You can be a buffer, make everybody in your team stronger, train up your dog and your cat to actually do all the combat while you support them in the background. So there's, like, a lot of co-op stuff that you can do with Monster Hunter specifically. So, theoretically, if you couldn't get into killing monsters, you could definitely get into the support role and still, take care of things. Like, if I'm downing a monster, if you set up a trap, right, you can jump on that monster's back, attack it from there while I do all the ground support. There's so much you can do. Like, so
you're saying that game is better if you play with multiplayer?
Yep. I never played Monster Hunter by myself ever. The only time I've ever done that is if I go on this thing called gathering quests, where you go out and just find stuff and fish and all that. That's something I'll do alone. But as far as actual missions, I will never do those by myself.
Okay. But is it possible, though, to finish a mission you killing by yourself?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Killing. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Once you get familiar with how your weapons and stuff work, you can ruin a monster alone with no problem. No problem at all. Okay. I just choose not to. But yeah, it's not hard to, because while you're in a gathering quest, you will run into some of those monsters, and if you want to stay on that gathering quest, you'll have no choice but to take them out if they're in your way. So, yeah, you'll eventually find ones that are easier to kill. You'll get to grinding and killing that one, and then you create some armor, and you're like, yeah, I killed that. I feel like I can kill this Rathane now. Newsflash, you can't. But
yo.
And I guess the other thing that was on my mind, that Star Wars game. Ooh. That's the one that I feel is near and dear to both you and me. I don't know what that is. Like, I'm excited for it, and at the same time, I don't know what it is. Like,
I think I know what it is.
Like, you think it's a MOBA, or?
I think, all right, they did say, didn't they say it's a competitive,
like third-person shooter?
Third-person shooter, competitive third-person shooter, free online, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be free. I'm thinking that it's going to be more like a Overwatch type of thing, where you have support, you have like a tank, you have it's like a Overwatch type of deal. I feel.
If I can use lightsabers, then I won't complain. Like, you give me lightsabers, I won't complain. I'll do it. Yeah. Like, I'll even take a Star Wars battle royale. Like, I give no shits. Like, give me lightsabers, and you will not hear me complain.
Any Star Wars, anything. I'm on board.
Right? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna try it out regardless. So, like, that's just me. Like, this guy is gonna try out Star Wars anything regardless. So,
hell yeah.
But 100%. So that topic of Splatoon, just had to get those things out of the way before diving into Splatoon, right? So, because I am swimming in that ink, my boy. Like, that made me flutter the whole day, right? That Splatoon. Like, there was so much to see. Like, let me run that trailer back, Like,
it was gorgeous. It was amazing.
Like, the graphics. Let's get on that, dude. The graphics looked noticeably better, which is ridiculous, as the last game looked good. I feel like the textures, just look at this video that's on here right now. The textures that they're using on this right now, like the train scene, the lighting, that's not a Nintendo Switch. I
that's
feel
a pro right there.
Yeah,
That's
Right?
bro
Right? You see what I'm
there,
getting at? You see what I'm getting at? That is a different Switch, my guy. That is a different Switch, my guy. Like,
that's why it's not coming this year.
like,
That's why it's
that's
not
why it's not coming in here. You're
There
right.
you go.
You're right. It's not just because of that, right? That's a new one. That's a new one. New Switch. New Switch. Calling it here. This game is going to come out in either March or July with a new system. One of the two. March or July with a new system. I bet you anything. It's either before the end of their fiscal year or right at the beginning. I bet you anything. Man,
I think it's by the end.
we gotta backtrack that hype a little bit. Backtrack it. Because I don't want too much hype on Splatoon, you know what I'm saying? We gonna come back to Splatoon because there's way too much to talk about there. Let's go to Mario Golf, right? Mario Golf. What are your thoughts?
Mario Golf. All right.
Mario Golf looks good.
The only Mario Golf game I played was for the 64, and I
same here.
loved it.
Same here.
So when I saw the game, and I'm like, oh yeah, Mario Golf, awesome. I was still sold. I'm like, yeah, I remember when I was the kid I used to play it. I want to buy the Switch version. And then they showed Speed Run or Speed Golf or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I'm still confused as to what that is. Like,
that's okay. So it's basically what I understand is basically is three players, right? Online, 3 players. As soon as you hit the ball, you run towards the ball wherever it lands and hit it again until somebody makes it in the little golf hole. Basically, that's what it is.
Well, the game looks fresh, right?
Yeah, it looks brand new.
It looks good. It looks good. Like, I don't know what most of the stuff is that I saw, but it definitely looks like something that I would take a swing at, no pun intended, and then try and play. So it's funny to take a swing at it, right? I'm pretty excited for that one too. That will be a day one purchase for me. I'm hoping I get some enjoyment out of it because I played Mario Tennis and I wasn't about it. Like, it felt like something was missing, kind of like ARMS and some of those other games that came out around the time. Like, they felt like they were just kind of rushed. The games were complete, but it felt naked, you know? So it's funny how he froze like that. You guys see that? Like how frozen he is? That facial expression.
Yeah, good story.
Your facial expression when it froze is fantastic. I just want to point that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
But yeah, I'm assuming Mario Golf will have online multiplayer, so that's another game that you and I are going to have to play because I'm going to have no one to play that with. Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
So.
No worries.
So back to Splatoon, my guy, right? Like, back to Splatoon. Let's run that trailer back. Hold up. So when I saw them on the video, if you guys are seeing this, when they spawned in on those flying square things, like, what? Like, I thought it was Battle Royale when they were, like, spawning in on the flying squares. I'm like, is this going to be Splatoon Battle Royale? Like, what the hell?
Oh, I would love that.
Like, if Splatoon was Battle Royale, you know that would work. Like, if they at least did, like, 20 on 20 or 25 on 25, just had 50 people.
It would work if there was a Switch Pro.
You know there's going to be a Switch Pro for this game. You know that. You know that. You know that. You know that.
Oh, man.
Like, dude, like just in the trailer. Like, look at this. There's a whole segment of her, walking through, like, a deserted, like, before you even get to the city. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? This part.
That's the part. That's the part that I fucking, when she was just walking around roaming and oh my.
Like, let's see. It's like, that's gameplay. That is gameplay. That's not a video. So I'm like, what is this game? Like, is it an open world and then you get into the city and then the city is where the multiplayer is?
That's like, no, I think it's the opposite. I think the city is where you start. Online, I mean, no. Story mode is basically when she was just walking around and stuff like that. I think it's backwards.
There's so much speculation with this game. Like, it needs to happen now. I don't know why it's next year. Like, I'm gonna have to put myself in like some type of stasis or cryo sleep until it comes out. I I don't know. It's funny. The first thing I said when I saw this was like, shit, I'm going to have to get back on and stream Splatoon 2 again. Like, I have to. Like, I stream Splatoon all the time, and then I stopped. It seemed like people were starting to finally stop playing the game, so I was like, I guess I'll move on to other stuff. I know for a fact this brought people back. Like, I was seeing it all over Twitter, people turning Splatoon 2 back on. So I'm going to start streaming Splatoon 2 again. Like, I have to.
Even Twitch. Even Twitch, there was a lot of people streaming it out of nowhere. It was just, my God.
Yeah, every Wednesday, I'm jumping on Splatoon. Every Wednesday, I'm streaming that now. Like, I have to. Like, I feel like it's my obligation. People
went from Splatoon 2 to Ninjala, now Splatoon 3.
You're right. Yeah, boy, it's funny. I was so excited for Ninjala. It came out. I played it about 4 times. Yeah. Each time was about 10-minute segments, and I never turned it back on.
Yep. Yeah, I spent like $10 in that game.
Yeah, I got the story mode, which is lackluster. I grabbed the Sonic content, and then I never played it again. Like, because I was super hyped for Ninjala. Like, but
I was hyped too. But yeah, no.
Just no. that hype went away. But you know, that's Splatoon 3, my guy. Like, what? I was not expecting that. Like, I'm sorry, like, out of the entire we're on the highlights part right now. We're on the highlights, my guy. Like, we're on the highlights. Splatoon, right now. Like, Splatoon was my thing, man. When I saw that, that's when, like, I almost, like, spit out my drink. I'm like, oh, highlights. I'm gonna make that big, right? We're on the highlights right now. We are on the highlights. Like, Splatoon. So before we get back to Splatoon, you know, we keep coming back to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on with the highlights really quick. The entire direct, what was your highlight? What was the one thing you were the most excited for?
One?
Yeah, the one thing you were the most excited for.
Man, that's Splatoon 3!
Splatoon 3!
Splatoon 3!
Boy, Splatoon 3 was mine. You know, it was completely pointless to even do the highlight. It was obvious that Splatoon 3 was my highlight, dude. Like, and it had the longest trailer on there that mattered. Like, oh man! And then
the fact.
No, go ahead.
No, I said the fact that they had gameplay. Like, I'm like, whoa, they have gameplay. I feel like this game is like almost done.
Oh yeah, and you know they're gonna do their whole. I bet you closer to like October or November, they're going to have their test fires. I bet you anything. They're gonna do test fires, and we're gonna be able to play it. I bet you anything. They're gonna do that later this year. Like, I know it's too much hype to handle, but I gotta say it. I've gotta say it. They're gonna have their text fires, right? They're gonna have that happen. We're gonna be able to play Splatoon 3 in November. I'm gonna predict that right now. In November, they're gonna start their test fires. Right?
There they are.
Like that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna reveal their Squid Sisters in the next couple months. They're gonna do it on Twitter. They're gonna show off the Squid Sisters. They're gonna talk about the general story, probably closer to October next year when they announce that they're going to have closer to October later this year. They're going to give us story information, Squid Sister information, and then talk about their test fire. That will be the next month following. That's what I'm going to assume is going to happen starting in October, right? Like that's what I'm thinking, because that's kind of how they did it with the last 2 games. And Nintendo's very good with repetition. So
yes, they are. Yes, they are.
So we're gonna get that Splatoon 3. We're gonna get that new Switch revision, right? And it's gonna be
hey. Switch revision with the Splatoon bundle.
Yeah, it's Splatoon bundle day 1. Splatoon bundle day 1. Boy, what are those Joy-Con colors gonna be? What are those Joy-Con colors going to be? It's going to be something neon, right? Like, give us like a neon blue and a neon. What color have they not touched yet, right? What color have they not touched?
What should be brown?
Brown? That would be weird.
For the wasteland.
Oh, good point. Good Good point.
Yeah, that's kind of nasty.
Good point. That'd be a weird color, but that's a good point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think except for having colors, they need to have a decal of some sort on it. Then at that point, that way get away from the whole color scheme of it.
You're right.
But yeah, Splatoon was my highlight. Now I was surprised that they didn't show Pokemon Snap. They didn't talk about Persona.
Yeah. So no, man, I'm getting the game day one.
Yeah, me too.
This week.
Yeah, this week. Although I'm getting it on PS5, so I'm not doing the Switch version just because I've kind of made it a thing now not to get, if the game's available on Switch, depending on the type of game, I'd rather have it elsewhere to make sure I get like the proper frame rate and stuff. It just depends on the game. So, oh yes, and by the way, for people out there wondering, I have the PS5 and I have the Series X. Boom.
The flex is real.
The flex is real. The flex is very real. But
the flex is real.
Oh, the flex is real. The flex. I am Postmaster Flex is real. But
yeah.
I don't know. Man, I think I did the maximum amount of hype that I possibly could. Just now. I think there's no more hype that I can have. I think all my hype is gone now. All the hype is now gone. All of the hype. So.
Oh no, it's coming back when Breath of the Wild 2 get announced. Don't worry.
Yeah. There's just
or
no
Metroid
more.
4.
No
or
more.
Bayonetta 3. What happened to Bayonetta 3? Like where is it?
I'm assuming their next direct is going to be mid-year after July.
Yeah.
Like, because that's going to be the second half of the year where they have to talk about Breath of the Wild, Bayonetta, Metroid Prime Collection, the new Metroid 4, a new Pokemon game even, because Pokemon's anniversary is coming up as well, the Zelda anniversary, so we're going to get Zelda Twilight Princess and Wind Waker re-release. I'm pretty sure they're going to do that. So, because Zelda's going on the 35th anniversary, so they're going to do something for it, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm going to need a new Sonic something. I know that has nothing to do with Nintendo, but they need to buy Sonic, right? Like, they have to.
They do. Yo, I think the only person who can save Sonic, 3D Sonic is Nintendo.
Yeah.
I'll be quite honest with you. Yeah. That's the only way Sonic can be revived.
That's it. Like,
oh man, what is Sega's doing?
They're being a trash company. You know, Roger Craig Smith is no longer voicing Sonic anymore. Amy Rose's voice is departed. Shadow's voice departed. Knuckles' voice departed. The only person that stayed was Mike Pollock, who plays Dr. Eggman. He's the only one that stayed.
Stupid.
They're ignoring the Sonic IDW comic book series, which is amazing, I might add. They're ignoring that series right now for whatever reason. So they want to make a new story with Netflix, basically bringing Sonic back to the good old days. And not even the good old days, the bad good old days. Like, we're talking Sonic X with Chris.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So.
No, porque.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Ugh, not excited.
Yeah.
Not excited. So I guess
I'm good.
Yeah, since the hype is finally completely diminished, we will ask some of you guys that are here right now, the viewers, what were some of your highlights of the Direct? What were things you were excited for? Things you guys felt, I guess, should have happened that didn't, so on and so forth. What do you guys think of the Direct?
Yeah.
Because that is my real question here. And you know, RX, something I definitely want to do in the future is like set up a chat channel in the Discord where people can join it. And then we drag them in so they can say their two piece verbally. Like, I feel like that would be cool.
I like that.
Yeah, it'd be like a talk show. It'd be like, you could say you have a minute to say what you need to say about whatever, and then we take them out and put them in the thingy. Like, I know someone's eventually going to get on and start talking trash or say something disgusting, but obviously we just boot them out. Pikmin 4. You know, that's a good question. That's actually a good question, because that was kind of the point of releasing Pikmin 3 as well, was to reinvest people in Pikmin. Which it works. Like, Pikmin is a fantastic series. Like,
it sold more than the original Pikmin 3, I believe.
Yep, twice over actually, which is even funnier because I was a person that owned the Wii U, I might add. So I'm rebuying these games like twice at this point. 'Cause I still have my Wii U. We still play it. We play. We always play either Wii Party U or we play Nintendo Land. Like they're both fantastic games. But yeah, Pikmin 4. That is a good question of when. That game has been in the dark for a pretty long time now because they were making that back even when Wii U was still hot. Well, not hot, but a thing.
Yeah, you're right. They even said, yeah, Pikmin 4, yeah. That's definitely coming. I promise you. Right. They never came.
Let's see, like
it was just promises.
Well, see, Pikmin, funny enough, is like Miyamoto's. That's like Miyamoto's baby. Like I don't think he's gonna abandon it. Like I feel like it's gonna happen still. I feel like Pikmin 4 is gonna happen still.
Yeah.
Shake my head why they didn't reveal Cat Mario for Switch. For Smash Brothers? What? Why didn't Cat Mario get revealed for Smash? I'm okay with that. I don't want Smash Brothers to turn into a I don't want Smash to turn into a Dragon Ball game, right? So basically what I mean is like the new Dragon Ball Fighters is a prime example. How there are 9 Gokus in that game, at least. Or if it's not Goku, it's Goku's dad, which is still Goku. Or Gogeta and Vegito, which is still technically Goku. If they put Mario on there, again, then we would have 3 Marios. Technically 4, because Luigi is technically just... Well, Luigi is a different character on this game. Unlike when you played like Smash on the GameCube, Luigi and Mario were practically the same character, but... I don't think we need 3 Marios, right? So, like, a Cat Mario would not be good. If they put a cat anything, I'd want a Cat Toad. A Cat Toad. If they put
yes.
Yeah, like, if you want Captain Toad, do a Cat Toad. But I definitely wouldn't want Cat Mario, right? No, I couldn't.
I feel like, the internet will be super fucking pissed, and I will be pissed. So, no, I'm good. I'm Mario.
God.
Oh man.
Okay, and Angela says it'd be a good year. Monster Hunter. Yeah, you put wow. Monster Hunter. I think the most hours I've ever put into Monster Hunter is about 100. By the time I get to 100 hours, that's when my friends stop playing it, and then I stop playing it inevitably because I only play it with people. So
yeah,
that's a depressing one with Monster Hunter, unfortunately for me. I'm going to play it religiously when it comes out. Since I have RX to play it with and my friends, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get some good play out of it. So, Goomba for Smash. Oh my God. Captain
He
Mark.
said, "Oh no, no Pokemon Ranger remake. No, I don't, no.
I'm okay with no Pokemon Ranger. I'm very okay. Mystery Dungeon could have stayed away, and Ranger.
Yes, that. Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'm good on that one. Yeah, I don't.
Dungeon was just so bad.
Yeah, I've never gotten into that Mystery Dungeon series. I don't think I ever will.
Yeah,
like I can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah, I give it a try to download the demo, and I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try. And I played. I'm like, no.
Oh. My soul just broke a little mentioning that game. Like, like my soul just mentioning that one game. I was just like, I don't know now. Like, now I'm questioning life. I can't. But you know what I can do? You know what I can do though?
What?
Fuck Splatoon 3, my guy, because it's on the screen right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Splatoon 3.
Get that Splatoon 3. You know what I'm saying, boy? Look at that Splatoon 3. Like,
let me talk about
okay. The last thing I want to mention about Splatoon 3, though, and I'm gonna be for real. So, like, let me see if I can pull it up on the video, right? Like, let's see. So, when you look at, is the customization on here? Look at how many hairstyles you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 8 hairstyles there. Look at all the pants, my guy.
Yep.
Like, the customization on this game is unreal, just like from the start.
Yep.
Like, I'm excited.
It's insane.
I'm excited.
Just for eye color. The eye color. There's like multiple.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. There's like even mixed colors.
God.
Like, If you look in there, where's that?
Yes.
Yeah, like what the hell is this? Like a bubblegum eye color or some shit? Like right here? There's like a here. Where's my whiteboard? Hold on. Where? Let me turn that on really quick. Here it is. So like right here. Oh, whiteboard doesn't want to work. No whiteboard. No. Oh, whiteboard works, just not on that screen. Okay, it's good. It's fine. Whiteboard won't work. Here, I'll just give you. Here, sit still. Here. Oh, you're lucky. It's not working. I don't like you right now. I was gonna draw a mustache on you, but it's all good.
Come on.
It's all good though. But the eye colors, the amount of eye colors and customization that is in the game, completely surprises me. Like, hey, look, my whiteboard worked. It just scribbled all over the screen. Here, I can give you your mustache now, bastard. Here you go. Oh, don't move from that spot. There you go. Oh, nope, I messed that up. We'll get rid of the whiteboard. But either way, the amount of customization that's on there is absolutely ridiculous. Just eye color alone, like you were pointing out, because it looks like you can do like variants like blue and pink, blue and green and...
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that's all about, but... Unless that's hair color. I don't know. That's really weird.
Same.
I didn't really notice that too much other than like when it flashed by. But see, like I had to like put on my brown pants when looking at this trailer. Like, you get a pet? Like,
you get a freaking pet.
You get a pet. Like, what is it? You customize it. Like, this... I'm calling it. This is a Splatoon Monster Hunter game. My guy.
I don't know about that.
No, because like it's just like a Monster Hunter. You customize the palico. On here, you customize your fish thing, right? Like, what's the point of the fish thing? Like, what is it gonna do for you? Like, it's gonna go out on quests with you. You're gonna hunt with it. It's gonna come with you.
I feel, you know what it is? I see where you're coming from, but like I'm thinking in a Nintendo way. So I feel like that's there to be there. I feel like he's there to follow you around. That's basically what he does.
I don't know. I think he has to have some point to him.
No, it's a pet him. He's there to follow you around, and if you're bored, oh, let me pet you. There you go. Oh, some snack. That's it. Yeah. Yo, I promise you, Nintendo's gonna do that shit. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to gas you up, and then they're gonna be like, yeah, no, you're fucked. Take this. All right, you get to pet him. And I'm like, fuck. I know they're gonna hit me with that. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. I'm excited for Splatoon. I don't know how many times we come back to Splatoon. And look at that bow, like, and I got Miles Morales vibes on the train. It has nothing to do with anything, but that was the first thing that came to my mind. But he's in my. Oh God.
Oh man. Well, I'm gonna be streaming.
I'm gonna tell you something about.
Go ahead.
Okay, before anything, that bowl, 100%. I'm gonna tell the chat right now. That is going to be a sniper. You're gonna charge it and let it go.
Oh well, yeah, no, hands down. Matter of fact, I wonder if it has a scope on it. I didn't really study it.
Yeah. I think that's a charger, right?
I can't tell if that's a scope on there. But that's definitely what that item's gonna do. I guarantee you that. Yeah. I guarantee you that. That's exactly what that's gonna do. I'm excited. Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. Like, so they've already got me on that one. Like, day one purchase.
No, 100%.
Okay. So, go ahead.
Nintendo, if you're watching this, I'm a family-friendly channel. So,
Nintendo, if you're watching this, shut the hell up and bring Splatoon 3 out. Right? Like, if you're watching this, Nintendo, give me Splatoon 3. Like now. Now will be good.
We know the game. The game is done. Come on.
It's done. It's finished. They've been done with that for a while now. Like, the minute Splatfest stopped, they were finished with it. So
yeah.
But I'm gonna start streaming Splatoon 2 again. get my Splatoon hype going again, get my skill back, even though I had none. Let's get some of my shit skill back, I guess I should say, because my skill was awful in that game. Although I enjoy playing it, so I'm gonna start streaming that again. Definitely on Wednesdays. I'm gonna be doing that. So like, if you were just looking for some people to play with again, RX, join me, because I'm gonna do it.
All right, no worries.
It's happening.
Okay.
Everybody here, anybody that's new to the channel, everybody that doesn't know who RX is or myself, hello. Thank you for joining. My name is Andy. You can see his name on the other side, RX, unless he wants to give his real name. That's up to him. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. If you want to join live streams with video games. Anytime you see me playing something you own, you're always more than welcome to play with me. I always have empty spots for people to join and play. This is a community of friendship. So if you need new friends, people to play different games with, you got you covered here. RX, post your channel in the chat so that some people here can know where to find you, essentially. But everybody here, thank you guys for joining. You are all amazing people. Hopefully I catch you in my next stream. Most likely Splatoon, because the hype is real.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for joining.
100% real.
I appreciate all of you. Have a good evening.
Pulse chat.